Good afternoon, Pisces. This is Will with Mystic Outlaw Tarot. Good afternoon, YouTube and Facebook as well. So we are going to do a Halloween time reading. I missed our October reads this month. My apologies. So we're going to pull some cards for the end of October or the beginning of November. And today we're going to be using Darkwoods Tarot. I just got this deck. I think it's pretty cool. Easy to read, user-friendly deck. And I think it's kind of seasonal too. It's kind of a spooky deck. So, let's see what we got going on here for the end of October. Just used this for the first time last night, and I'm going to make it through a few more readings with it. Easy to shuffle deck. Glossy cards. Okay, so we got some cards pulled here. Let's have a look at them. All right, your energy for the month is the Strength card. Their energy for the month is the Seven of Wands. What draws you together or pulls you apart is the Three of Wands. Potential outcome is the Three of Cups, and another potential outcome is the King of Cups reversed. All right, let's go over this. Okay, so where you're at right now is the Strength card. And I like the artwork on this because it's, I feel like it's slightly different. Rather than having a lion, it's got a cobra there and a lady charming the snake. And I think what this represents is that strength isn't just about like strength of our muscles or strength of our body. It's not physical strength, but it's strength of our mind as well. And it's courage. It's being able to like kind of like look danger in the face. And I see this is a card of tranquility, being able to remain peaceful when things get difficult. Like if we look at the other card, I actually got a strength card right here. This one's from, this is like the extra card in the Heaven and Earth Tarot. But it's got a lady prying the lion's mouth open. And I don't think that's the actual strength card, but that's like an alternative version of it. So like, it's being able to stare at being able to face something scary or something imposing with tranquility and calmness. And like, and I see it as like professionalism as well. I think right now you are in a very collected and calm spot. You're tranquil, almost in a meditative state. And, you know, you've got good energy for this month. This is a good time of year for you right now. Now, the other people in your life, however, are going through it. Now, the Seven of Wands card I see is struggle against self. So they're doing their shadow work right now. They're wrestling with their demons. This could be a love interest, a family member, a coworker. We're not really sure yet, but I'm thinking by the outcomes here, this is going to be a love reading here. So yeah, your interest is going through it right now. They're working on themselves. They're facing their demons and they're owning up to things, or they're being faced with interpersonal things that they've been reluctant to face in the past. And I can see this being a barrier. And I think that I don't think that now is the right time for you to pursue them. I see the Three of Wands as like a decision of faith, but I don't think that you need to have faith that this person will work through their problems, and you need to have faith in yourself and maintain that energy of patience and tranquility, and allow them the space that they need to work through the things in their life that they're working through. I don't know how long that this will take, but I think that if you rush into this, things are not going to turn out well for you, because they're still facing up to their traumas and their baggage. They're doing their shadow work. So now up here, potential outcome, we've got the Three of Cups. And I can see this meaning like, if you wait and you give them the space that they need, that you will have like a joyous reunion with them, or maybe not a reunion, but a joyous reception. You're going to rendezvous, you're going to meet with them, and it's going to be a pleasant engagement. But this also could mean that there's a third party involved somewhere in the mix that they're trying to sort through still, or maybe you're trying to sort through still, and figuring out like what the next right move should be, and how we can balance many people at one time. Now, I think that if we jump the gun on whatever it is we're doing here with our Seven of Wands partner, I can see things not turning out very well. I drew the King of Cups reversed. And the first word that comes to mind when I think of the King of Cups reversed is like emotional manipulation. I see the King of Cups as like a suave, like he's got a mastery of emotions. He's got the power of feeling on his side. He's able to invoke and evoke emotion really, really well out of people. And I can see him use it, that being in the reverse position, I can see them using your emotions against you, or being able to manipulate you by your emotions and by your feelings. And we won't be in that strength position for very long. The lion will, the cobra will be biting us. So my advice to you with this reading is to allow your interest the space that they need to do the things that they need to do this month. And I think that things could turn out well in this situation if we allow them the space that they need. But if we're not patient and we choose not to wait, then get ready, because we're going to feel the wrath. So we will draw a couple oracle cards here too. We're at 7 minutes and 39 seconds. I try to make these about 10 minutes long. And just in time for Halloween, we are using the Season of the Witch Samhain Oracle. And I don't really know any of these cards, and this is the second time that I've used this deck, so I guess we don't really need to shuffle it. But we will, just for the sake of shuffling it. These are pretty cards too. I really like the artwork. I love hand art, like artwork that involves the human hand is beautiful, and we can look at like the trees coming off of them, or maybe that's, the hands are growing roots. Beautiful metallic red cover. We'll draw 4 of them. Now, for my oracle cards, I take them at face value. These ones have a meaning underneath of them that I'll read aloud too. And I try to relate these to like the cards that I've drawn in the tarot reading. Okay. So let's have a look at these cards. Silence, Seduction, Rooted, and Elders. All right, so what I'm seeing here, we'll start with the Silence card. Get a good look at it. And I guess I'll just go through and read it. There is a sweet embrace in the nothingness. Stillness brings a presence of self fully embodied. You know, I say this often, but it's okay to be, to the people that I work with, but sometimes silence is best. It's okay to be quiet, and it's okay to, we should listen more and speak less. I think that that's a virtue that we should exercise, especially in this situation that we're dealing with right here. That's a very, like, I think that silence and the strength card go well together. Like, we're taking a step back and we're allowing things to happen. We're allowing things to just be, and exercising strength not with our might or our words, but with our grit, with our tenacity, with our bravery, with perseverance. So take a step back. Take a step back, Pisces. Okay, the next card that I drew is Seduction. And if you look, we've got 3 women there, and on the traditional 3 of Cups card, there's 3 women toasting. But here we've got 3 black cats toasting. Seduction. Hear the roaring flames with the masterful trance that calls upon your heaving chest. Give in to its alluring grip if you please, but heed my warning of the claws that draw blood without mercy. Hear the roaring flames, the masterful trance that calls upon your heaving chest. Give in to its alluring grip if you please, but heed my warning, the claws that draw blood without mercy. That's a mouthful, isn't it? I would say, I would relate this to manipulation too, like be mindful of what people's intentions are when they approach you. Just because they're coming on to you doesn't mean that they have your best intentions in mind. Maybe they're trying to, maybe they haven't done the work that they need to do, and they're using you to fill a hole in their heart. That's not uncommon for people to do. The next card that I drew is Rooted, and I would relate, without even reading this, I would relate this to the Strength card as well. The Strength card is a very rooted and grounded card. May you never tear the living ritual that is magic merged within the roots of your being, the soil of your soul. Again, it's solitary, rooted and grounded, holding true. We know what our values are, and we're holding to, we've got a fealty to our value system. And finally, I drew the Elders card. This one's the pretty one. Birthed from seed within the belly of the moon, they are the wise felt touches over our hearts and felt deep within the marrow of our spirit. I'll let you guys take that one at face value. I will catch you guys later in the month of November, hopefully, and if not, maybe, I'm going to try to get you guys again in the month of November for your November reading. Happy Halloween, Pisces, and until next time.